Your paycheck lands in your account. Within 30 days, most of it is gone. Not because you're bad with money, because of the order you spend it in. Studies on spending behavior show something wild. The first hour after payday decides how the whole month goes. Today, I'm giving you 5 moves. Do them in the first 24 hours. Not the first week, the first 24 hours.
Here's what actually happens to most people. Paycheck hits, you feel rich for a day. You eat out, you buy something small. It's fine, right? You just got paid. By day 5, you've already spent 20% of your check on things you don't remember. By day 15, you're checking your balance before you swipe your card. By day 25, you're praying nothing breaks. This isn't a spending problem, it's a sequencing problem. You're spending first and saving with whatever's left, and there's never anything left. The people who build wealth do the opposite. They save first, they spend what's left. That's it. That's the entire secret hiding behind every finance book you've never finished reading.
Every week on this channel, we break down real financial habits with real numbers. No fluff. No just stop buying coffee advice. Just the actual mechanics of what separates people who get ahead from people who stay stuck. Here are the 5 moves. Do them in this order. The moment your paycheck lands, move money out before you can spend it. Not, I'll save what's left. That number is always 0. Set up an automatic transfer. It happens the same day, every payday, no decision required. Here's the math. If you earn $4,000 a month and automatically move 10%, that's $400, you save $4,800 a year without ever trying to save. Compare that to trying to save manually. Most people save $0 to $50 a month that way because willpower runs out by day 3. Automation doesn't rely on willpower. It relies on timing. Move the money before your brain even registers it existed. Now, saving is step 1, but most people save into the wrong place. Let's fix that next. Here's a number that surprises people. 56% of adults can't cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. That's not a savings problem. That's a sequencing problem again. Before you invest, before you pay extra on debt, before anything, build a small buffer. Not 6 months of expenses, just enough to cover one bad week. Start with $500, then build to 1 month of expenses. Here's why this order matters. Without a buffer, one car repair, one medical bill sends you straight to a credit card at 22% interest. That $500 buffer isn't exciting, but it's the difference between one bad week staying a bad week or turning into a year of debt. Once that buffer exists, you're ready for the part that actually builds wealth. Not all debt is equal, and most people pay off the wrong one first. If you have a credit card at 24% interest and a car loan at 6%, and you're paying them evenly, you're losing money every single month. Here's the real cost. $5,000 in credit card debt at 24%, paying only the minimum, costs you over $9,000 total before it's gone. That's not a typo. Interest almost doubles the debt. The move? List every debt from highest interest to lowest. Pay minimums on everything except the top one. Throw every extra dollar at that one first. This single change, attacking the highest interest rate first, can cut years off your payoff timeline. Once high-interest debt stops bleeding you, your money finally starts working for you instead of against you.
This is where most people get it backwards. They wait until they feel rich enough to invest. That day never comes. The move. The same day your paycheck lands, send a fixed amount into an investment account, even if it's $50. Here's why timing beats amount. If you invest $50 a month starting at 25, at an average 7% return, by 65, you'd have roughly $130,000 from just $50 a month. Wait 10 years to start, and that number drops by nearly half. The dollar amount matters less than you think. The starting date matters more than almost anything else. You don't need more money to start. you need to start moving money before you have a chance to spend it. Now, here's the piece that ties everything together. This is where most people get it backwards. That day never comes. The move, the same day your paycheck lands, send a fixed amount into an investment account, even if it's $50. Here's why timing beats amount. If you invest $50 a month, starting at 25, at an average 7% return, by 65, you'd have roughly $130,000 from just $50 a month. Wait 10 years to start, and that number drops by nearly half. The dollar amount matters less than you think. The starting date matters more than almost anything else. You don't need more money to start. You need to start moving money before you have a chance to spend it. Now, here's the piece that ties everything together.